Hey guys, Colleen Curtis here, and today I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my story and how I became a Team Beachbody coach. So if I rewind back to about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, I was in a really difficult place. I had worked for corporate America as a retail store manager for almost 6 years. I got that job right out of college, and that's what I thought I was going to do forever. I wasn't happy. I was honestly feeling very depressed because I ended up working for a really horrible boss. This boss was the type of person where I'd come into work every day with a smile on my face and I would give this job my all, and she would just always find a way to bring me down. And day after day, a year and a half went by, and I started to realize that it was taking a big toll on my life. But I didn't know about opportunities like coaching. I didn't know about the potential that I had myself because I had never done any personal development, or I had no one rooting me on besides myself. That's why I love coaching so much, because it's something that's completely out of the ordinary. I'm my own boss. I get to wake up every day and make my own schedule. I basically get to be a health and fitness coach on social media for a living. I get to travel, and it's just such a blessing for me. But I didn't know about any of these opportunities while I was stuck in the corporate world. Nothing against the corporate world, but clearly it wasn't treating me right. I was so stressed and so depressed to the point that I actually started to develop stomach ulcers. And I just thought this is what I was supposed to do. I just thought that I was supposed to get up and drive to work and deal with this situation. Although I tried to apply for different promotions to get away from this horrible boss, I was stuck. Well, a blessing in disguise came my way, and it's still crazy to think about because I can't believe that I'm part of that statistic that you hear about when people lose their jobs. Well, I came into work about a year and a half after working with this boss, and I found out that she had transferred me to another store, which was also a shock to me because it was about an hour plus away from my house, so I had to commute there. And then I also found out after I got transferred there, I ended up working there for about 30 days, and I still went into work with a smile on my face. I found out that they closed my store. Verizon Wireless, they closed 17 stores. So although you think that you're safe in today's world working for this job, you never know what's going to happen. I had no backup plan. I had never thought about leaving or anything like that. I thought about it, but I just knew that I had to wake up every day and keep going to this job because it was my full-time income. I didn't know anything else. I got that job right out of college. So after losing this job, I was really broken. I felt like I was the victim, and I wasn't really sure how to overcome that. I had never experienced anything like that. And that is when I was scrolling on social media one day. Much like most of you, you were probably invited by a Team Beachbody coach, or maybe you saw a post on social media about what we do as coaches. I'm sure you all know a Beachbody coach that's always posting their happy, healthy, sweaty selfies and their healthy food and the things that Beachbody offers. So I'm glad that you're here learning more about it. But I was also one of those people who was scrolling on social media and was like, what is this girl posting about? I was looking for a new job after losing my corporate job, but I didn't understand the potential that this could actually be a job. Again, I went to school. I had this amazing resume. I had that corporate job. I mean, most people don't even think of this as a job, but in reality, we get paid to help others with health and fitness, just like you go into your job every single day and get paid. So I signed up with my coach, Elizabeth Hartkey, after watching her post photos of her. And to be honest, I joined because she was happy. She had what we call the Beachbody glow. She was freely traveling. I knew she was successful. I knew she was earning an income. And to me, this job is a dream job. The ability to commit to a program and get in shape. The ability to get amazing results and share about it on social media. The ability to blog about it and travel. Wake up every morning, making my own schedule, sitting here in my home office, being home with my husband. It's truly all things together in one bucket that I've always dreamed of. And that's what I'm here to share with you, because there's many people who come to me and say, how can I do what you do? What is it all about? How did you do it? And you're going to learn about that today. But a little back to my story. So I signed up and I committed, and that's the key word, guys. I committed to a health and fitness program, and I got serious about my journey, and I got serious about sharing it with others, because becoming a coach at one point or another is about paying this forward. So I was having results. I was seeing success. So now our job is to inspire others by sharing our journey. And that's exactly what I did. I was running private Facebook groups. We call them challenge groups. And I was in there every day, rallying the troops, sharing what I was eating, sharing what I was working. I was adding new friends on social media, meeting awesome people, and I was getting paid to do this. That was mind-blowing to me. So now you don't make a bajillion dollars in the beginning. You're not guaranteed to make a bajillion dollars. It's all what you put into this. And I want to share with you guys later this evening exactly what it is we do. But in terms of what I did to see success, and my success story as a Team Beachbody coach is I committed to a program. I shared about it. I would schedule calls with my upline coach and I would learn from her. I would get on YouTube and I would watch videos of successful coaches. I would talk to people and I would share my passion and excitement. I would fail forward. I would try something, and if it didn't work, I would stand back up and I would try something else. But most importantly, the biggest part of my journey and the biggest piece of my success story that I share all the time was my willingness to change my mindset. No one had ever really tested me in that area before in terms of where my attitude and where my beliefs and values were, and coaching challenged that for me. I wanted to see success and I wanted to change my life, but how bad did I want it? And if you know me personally, you know that I'm always talking about mindset. Everything you do revolves around the thoughts that are floating around in your mind. And I know it sounds like hocus pocus, but it's something I've learned from successful people. Successful people told me that I needed to pick up a book and read personal development because I needed to grow myself, my character. I needed to become more of who I was already. And that's exactly what I did. So I would spend about 15 to 30 minutes a day, and you can do it on audio while you're driving, before bed, in the shower, whatever you want. And I learned so much about myself. And before I knew it, that's when all the doors and opportunities started opening up, because I was willing to change my mindset and I actually started to believe in myself. Do you understand the feeling of empowerment that you get through doing health and fitness and sharing that and getting out of your comfort zone and meeting all these like-minded people? It's forever life-changing. And that's why I'm the crazy Beachbody woman sharing this with you, because my life changed financially, physically, emotionally, and mentally. And those are all the ways that we wish to be successful. So I've been a coach for almost 3 years now. It's going to be 3 years in July. And so I work one-on-one with my personally sponsored coaches. I have trainings for everyone. You guys are going to learn all about that today. But guys, it's about being a product of the product, being willing to change your mind and go after something different in your life. And that's exactly what I did. I understand that it's not the norm to work in a multi-level marketing company. It's direct sales. I'm sharing on social media. I'm not clocking into a job every day, but guess what? This is where I'm supposed to be. This company and the culture and the community that we have is so refreshing and so positive, where my corporate job was drowning me and I was depressed and unhealthy, and this completely changed that for me. It paved a path for me to finally take control of my life. And for me, I was really scared for a bit there. I had no idea how I was going to stand back up on my own 2 feet. My friends and family, it's up to us. That's the thing, is I took responsibility and I said, I'm doing this. This is what I want to do. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story and how I became a coach, and I'm excited to share more about coaching with you guys tonight.